Now when I talk to patients about posture, I look at a few different aspects. So from their side view, I look at a chart like this and I check to see, are the ears, shoulders, elbow, hip, knee, and ankle lined up? If they're lined up, that's telling me that they have good posture. However, in most cases, I don't see that. Two of the most common posture deviations that we see is upper cross syndrome and sway back. So upper cross syndrome is most commonly seen in people who use a computer, kids who are on their IT devices, or anyone who sits at a desk. So what you develop in upper cross syndrome is your shoulders start to roll forward, your head stance starts to go forward, and you develop that hunched forward posture. What this indicates is that your shoulders, the anterior part of your shoulders and your chest is getting very tight, and your upper back starts to get weak and overstretched. The other one we see is sway back. Sway back is related to gaining weight. So when people start developing weight in the abdominal region, that causes them to shift their center of gravity. So now their abdominal region leans forward and their back, they start to lean themselves back and they develop that sway back position. Those are two very common problems that we see. Now with upper cross syndrome, a lot of what we need to do is be able to stretch the chest, be able to stretch their anterior shoulders, and then strengthen their upper back. As far as for sway back, you got to be able to lose that weight, reduce some of that weight by exercise, by cutting on your diet, and then be able to strengthen your core or your low back, your midsection, be able to strengthen those areas in order to maintain that posture again. So I'd like to give some tips on how to maintain your posture. Number one, limit the use of electronic devices and computer time. Definitely limiting that will take some of the stress away from your back. Number two, use a lumbar support when sitting on the ground to read. Number three, utilize a book stand when reading. So when you're sitting at your desk, put a book stand on top of the desk, put the book on that stand so that way you're looking straight ahead and you're not really bending your head forward. Number four, start some resistance training. You got to be able to strengthen those muscles of your back and upper back, so resistance training will be really important. And number five, get a regular stretching routine. That will help you keep nice and loose. There are different types of devices that can be utilized in order to help your posture. Utilizing a lumbar support or lumbar belt is definitely an option out there. The other thing that can be done is utilizing a foam roller. Some of the exercises that you could do with the foam roller really will help stretch your back. The third thing would be having a proper chair or an orthopedic chair, which will help you with your posture and your back. Ultimately, if all else fails, don't worry, I got your back.